Hey, get back here! Stop floating away! This is ridiculous! Where are you going?
Mukoli was known as one of the most beautiful girls in her village, but beauty did not fill an empty stomach. She lived with her mother, Mama Mukoli, a hardworking woman who sold vegetables in the village market. Every morning before the sun rose, Mama Mukoli carried baskets of fresh vegetables from their farm.
Mukoli, you need to walk faster. These vegetables won't buy themselves.
Yes, Mama. Mama, I'm so hungry. I might faint any moment from now.
Mukoli, my daughter, I hear you. I'm hungry too, but we need to walk faster or both of us will be fainting together.
But hope never stayed long. Some days, people passed her store without stopping.
Tomatoes and greens. Not fresh enough. Look at these tomatoes. Exactly. Not worth it. Let's go.
Most times, the vegetables spoiled before sunset.
The sun is so hot today. My vegetables are wilting and still no customers.
At night, Mama Mukoli and her daughter ate little. Sometimes, they slept with hunger pressing against their ribs.
Mama, why are we suffering too much? We don't even have food to eat.
I know, my child. I know.
Nobody buys our vegetables. We walk like elephants and eat like ants.
I know, my child. Come here. My dear, don't cry. We'll get through this.
I know, Mama. It's just...
That morning, Mama Mukoli called out,
Mukoli, dress up quickly. We must go to the market.
Mother, I'm not going anywhere today. I am tired. I am angry. I am not following you again.
Before I count to 5, get up and dress. When I reach the market, the first person I expect to see is you.
Mukoli remained at home, sulking. The memory of the previous night's hunger burned her chest. By afternoon, the house felt too small for her pain. She decided to walk down the village path towards the forest road, where the air was cool and quiet. As she walked, she saw a young woman sitting under a large tree. The woman was beautiful and calm. Before her were 2 clay pots, resting quietly on the ground.
Good afternoon, Ma.
My daughter, how are you?
I am fine. You are not happy. What troubles your heart? My mother and I have been suffering for years. Since my father died years ago, things have not been easy for us. My mother and I work like elephants daily, but we eat like ants. We go to bed hungry. We walk ashamed. We have no hope anymore.
The woman listened without interrupting. When Mukoli finished, the woman asked,
Do you want my help?
Yes, my mother and I need help.
This pot will give you a once-in-a-lifetime blessing when you look into it, but this one will give you blessings every single day. A blessing once? What if it finishes? What if something goes wrong? I want the pot that blesses every day. A wise choice, but it comes with conditions. Don't tell me, I don't care. Let me just look into it and end this suffering. All right, child, go ahead.
Mukoli bent forward and looked into the pot, and suddenly, she felt something. Nkoli did not return home immediately after looking into the pot. She sat under the tree for a long time. Her heart beat fast, her skin felt warm, not painful, just alive. When she finally stood up, the woman and the 2 pots were gone. Nkoli frowned. Maybe I imagined it, she thought. The next morning, Mom and Nkoli went to the market as usual. Nkoli followed her quietly. She said nothing. She explained nothing. At the market, something strange happened. Before the sun climbed high, men began to gather around Mom and Nkoli's stall. One bought vegetables he didn't need. Another paid without asking for change. Another said, add more. I'll take it all. Mom and Nkoli blinked. This had never happened. Before the morning rush usually began, her baskets were empty. She stood there staring, confused. Nkoli, she whispered, what is happening? Nkoli shrugged, I don't know, Mama. But men kept coming. Some bought, some pretended to buy, some just stood staring at Nkoli. Their eyes followed her every movement. When she turned, they turned. When she smiled, they smiled like fools. Nkoli felt it, that pull, that power. For the first time in her life, she was not invisible. She enjoyed it. Mom and Nkoli ran out of goods before midday. Panicking, she rushed to her neighbors. She borrowed vegetables. She bought from other traders. She arranged them quickly on her stall. Let me at least sell something till evening, she thought. But again, everything sold, even faster than before. By noon, Mom and Nkoli had nothing left to sell. She sat down heavily.
This is not normal.
Mama, I don't understand too.
Meanwhile, the attention around Nkoli grew. Men brought gifts, yams, fish, cloth, coins wrapped in leaves. One said, "It's nothing." Another said, "Just accept." Another said, "I couldn't sleep thinking about you." Nkoli laughed shyly. Her heart fluttered. She knew it was wrong. She knew wives were watching. She knew whispers had started. But the hunger she had known all her life, the emptiness, the shame, they were gone, and Nkoli liked how that felt. She liked being chosen. By the third day, trouble followed the attention. Two men argued loudly at the market.
She smiled at me first! She spoke to me, not you!
Women stared at Nkoli. Their eyes were no longer curious. They were sharp. That evening, Mama Nkoli counted money until her hands shook.
Look at all this money.
I know. We are so lucky.
So much. Mukoli, my daughter, people are not buying vegetables anymore. They are buying you. You.
Outside, women gathered in small groups, whispering,
No girl brings this kind of madness. Beauty is one thing, this is another. Something is helping her. Something is helping her.
That night, Nkoli lay awake. She remembered the woman, the pot, the conditions she refused to hear, and for the first time, fear crept in. Nkoli began to dress differently, not shamelessly, not boldly, just. Deliberately, she tied her wrapper a little higher. She took longer before stepping into the market. She smiled when she noticed us following her.
Muloli is beginning to do too much in this village. Look at the way she is dressed. It's as if she wants to take all our husbands.
Can you imagine her attitude?
I'm beautiful. I deserve to be seen. You can say whatever you like.
When men came with gifts, she no longer refused.
You look beautiful today. Please accept these gifts.
You shouldn't have.
Do you like the beads?
Yes, I love them.
I knew you would. They are as beautiful as you are.
But you are married.
I know I'm married, but I can leave my wife for you. Just give me a chance to prove my love.
Please stay with your wife. You can't handle me. Thanks for the beads though.
She laughed more. She lingered longer. She spoke softly, and the men came closer. Some stopped greeting their wives properly. Some stopped eating at home. Some began inventing reasons to pass Mama Nkoli's store. The market was no longer about buying, it was about Nkoli. Mama Nkoli noticed. At first, she said nothing. Money was flowing, food was plenty. For the first time in years, her pots were never empty.
Mama, we have enough food to eat. Look at all this food.
Mukoli, eat. The food is getting cold.
Mama, do you remember when we didn't have enough, even the days we slept hungry?
My child, how can I forget?
When a woman shouted at Nkoli one afternoon,
Are you collecting husbands at the market? Mind your mouth, your husband has eyes. Is that my daughter's fault? Is that all you have to say? Come and see a mother that supports her daughter's evil. Mama Mukoli, you are indeed shameless. Don't talk to my mother like that. I don't blame you.
Nkoli felt a strange relief. Her mother was choosing the wealth. Soon, the gifts became secret. Men no longer brought them openly. They came at night. They dropped yams at the door, wrapped coins in cloth, left chickens tied to sticks. Nkoli waited for them. She listened for footsteps. She smiled in the dark. Her heart beat fast, not with fear, but excitement. But the village was watching. Women began avoiding Mama Nkoli's store. Children were warned to stay away. Whispers followed Nkoli like shadows. She is enjoying it. She is calling them. She knows what she is doing. One morning, Nkoli woke to find strange markings drawn at their doorway, white lines, ash, symbols she did not understand. She wiped them off quickly, but her hands trembled. That same day, the elders sent a message. Mama Nkoli was summoned, not Nkoli. Mama Nkoli returned home silent, her face tight. They asked questions. She finally said, "Too many questions." Nkoli swallowed. "What kind of questions, Mama?" Mama Nkoli looked at her daughter for a long time. Then she said, quietly, "They asked where our luck came from." Nkoli's chest tightened. That night, she dreamed of the pot. It was open. and people were falling into it. The market was fuller than usual that morning, too full. Nkoli noticed it first. People were not buying, they were waiting. Women stood in clusters, arms folded, men hovered awkwardly, eyes shifting. Children were unusually quiet. Nkoli felt it in her chest, that tight warning feeling. Still, she lifted her chin. She had walked through worse. Mama Nkoli's stall sold quickly, as always, too quickly. Before Nkoli could relax, a loud voice cut through the market.
Is this how a village survives? Is this how we live now? Women starving while one girl feeds on husband's eyes? I have been seeing everything, but I choose not to speak. Men sneaking around misbehaving. I told Lane today. It all ends today. If elders will not settle this, we will do so ourselves, for our husbands and for our children.
Nkoli froze. Mama Nkoli opened her mouth. Watch your words.
No, today we speak. She looks at them on purpose. She smiles. She waits for them at night. My husband no longer sleeps at home.
The words fell like stones. Nkoli's heart pounded.
It's not my fault that I'm beautiful and that your husbands find me attractive. Besides, I didn't force anyone.
Force? Was force needed? Look at the way you are dressed. I bet you are enjoying all the attention.
An elder stood, tall. Come. Dangerous in his quietness. Nkoli, he said, step forward. Her legs moved before her mind caught up. She stood in the center of the market, exposed. Look at her, a woman hissed. See how she stands. Nkoli suddenly felt naked in her clothes. The elder spoke again. Since your rise, peace has left this market. Fights. Broken homes. Shame. He paused. Explain. Nkoli opened her mouth. Nothing came out, because how could she explain that she liked it, that after years of hunger, being wanted felt like food? Mama Nkoli rushed forward. My daughter has done nothing wrong. If men misbehave, is it her sin? The crowd turned on her, then returned the wealth. Someone shouted, close your store. Another yelled. Mama Nkoli fell silent. She did not speak again. Then it happened. A woman pushed through the crowd, crying, shaking. She collapsed at Nkoli's feet. My home is ruined. She screamed, give me back my husband. The market erupted. Witch. Send her away. Test her. Nkoli stepped back, trembling. Her eyes searched the crowd. That was when she saw her, at the edge of the market, under the shade, the same woman from the forest, watching, smiling. Nkoli's breath caught. The woman met her eyes, and slowly nodded. The shouting did not stop. Witch. Send her away. Test her. Nkoli stood shaking. Then suddenly,
You are all talking now. But where were your mouths when my mother and I were suffering? Where were you when we slept hungry? Where were you when people mocked us in this same market? Which elder brought us food? Which woman stood up for us? Now that luck has shined on me. You call it witchcraft. You are jealous and you are wicked. Mukoli, leave my mother out of this. If you drag her into this, it is not justice, it is jealousy. She worked harder than anyone here. I have done nothing wrong. I did not charm anyone. I did not steal anyone's husband. If men cannot control themselves, that is not my crime.
Enough! The council will decide what must be done.
Nkoli felt something break inside her. She had spoken, but she knew words would not save her that night. Nkoli walked alone to the forest path. Her heart was heavy. She found the woman sitting under the same tree, waiting. The two pots were beside her. You see, the woman said calmly, if you had listened, you would not be here. Nkoli's anger flared. You tricked me. The woman shook her head. No. I taught you. Nkoli fell silent. The woman continued. The second pot was never meant to last. It was a lesson. She pushed the first pot forward. This one gives a single, lasting blessing. No noise. No hunger for attention. Nkoli swallowed. What will it cost me? The woman looked at her gently. Nothing, except your choice. She gestured toward the village. If you stay, the village will never forget today. If you leave, peace will follow you. Nkoli thought of her mother, the whispers, the stares. The woman spoke again. you may take your mother and begin again in a new land. You already know how to survive. Nkoli closed her eyes. For the first time since the pot, she wanted peace. Nkoli did not return to the market the next morning. Before the first cock crowed, she packed quietly, not much, clothes, some food, the money her mother had saved. Mama Nkoli watched her in silence. "You are sure?" she finally asked. Nkoli nodded. "This village will never let us rest." Mama Nkoli sat down slowly. For the first time in days, her eyes softened. "I am tired," she said, "not of work, but of noise." Nkoli held her hand. "Let us go where nobody knows our names." They left before dawn. No announcement, no farewell, just two women walking away from a place that had both starved them and blamed them. When the sun rose, the market noticed. Mama Nkoli's store was empty. Whispers spread quickly. Did they leave? Where did they go? Maybe we went too far. But no one knew. Nkoli and her mother traveled to a distant village. There, they started again, slowly, quietly, no strange attention, no shouting market, no fear. They walked, and this time, the work stayed. People bought their goods. They paid fairly. They greeted them kindly. At night, they slept in peace. Sometimes, Nkoli remembered the pot, the noise, the desire, the power, but she no longer missed it. She had learned what hunger did to the heart, and what attention did to the soul. Back in her old village, stories changed. Some said Nkoli was a witch who fled. Others said the village chased away its own blessing. The elders never agreed. But one thing remained true. After Nkoli left, the market returned to normal, and every time sudden success appeared in the village, someone would whisper, "Remember Nkoli." Not every blessing brings peace, not every hunger is for food, and sometimes, the greatest wealth is knowing when to walk away. I hope you enjoyed this story.
All the men in this village want me and now because I fine. See my package now.
A beautiful day for a walk. It truly is. The air is so fresh. Look at the light through the trees.